Welcome back to the part 3 of our Lorenz Curve. My name is Idris Dauda and I'm with
Bright and Bright.
And this particular section of our Lorenz Curve, that is the part 3, we ended up in the part 2 generating, opening our Excel document and pasting in our table. So now we are going to use this table to generate our Lorenz Curve. I have seen many people copying and pasting, and our group wasn't
a copy and paste group.
Very good. And therefore, we are teaching you a step-by-step to get this done. Now, once you open your Microsoft Excel document, you have various tabs over here. Straight, I want you to get to the Insert tab. When you get to the Insert tab, all you need to do is to go to Recommended Charts. Now, pay attention to this. In IT or in the field of IT, we have various ways of killing a cat. And this is my way of killing it. You might come up with your own, and that would work perfectly for you. Provided we all arrive at the same solution, then we say
everything is all right.
Okay, so I'm going under my Insert tab. I would go to Recommended Chart, click on Recommended Chart, and you would see the various diagrams that I'm shown over here. I'll click the last one because I can see a curve. Okay, and then they are meeting one another. Okay, so I'm just going to click that one. Once I click it, okay, I'll press OK. Then I'm good to go. I'll just press OK on it. Then I can see a diagram has been generated for me. But if you look carefully at this diagram, you can see the way the coordinates and this curve looks like doesn't really look professional like Lorenz curve. So I'm going to select I'm going to give it a black theme. That is, the design should be black. Okay, the style should be black. And I'm going back to my Insert tab, click on the Recommended Chart, click on All Charts. Then I will take the X and Y scatter diagrams. Once I click on it, I will be getting different diagrams showing over here. I'll click on the second one, which is the scatter with smooth lines and markers. Once I click on it, I would have the smooth line with markers. So I'm going to select this one and I'll press OK. Then I have my diagram neatly drawn over here for me. Okay, so we've gotten our Lorenz curve very easily drawn within a minute. Okay, now I'm going to click on the plus sign you see here. It is called Chart Elements. I'm going to click on it and I can choose to ignore this legend or click it back, and you can see it is changing its styles for me till I get to the one I want. Maybe this is what you want. Now I'm going to the axis titles and I'll click on it to make sure that axis title appears. Once I click on it, then I would have my axis titles appeared at both ends, over here and over there. Okay, then I have my chart title also here, meaning I can name my chart from here, and we have a trend also which we can make use of. Now we have data labels. Once you click on the data labels, it labels it from that of the calculation you made. Okay, so you can see we have from 0, 20, 40, 60 to 100. And once you click on the data labels, we have it named over here. That is the cumulative quartile on household. Okay, shown over here, and you can see that there is a legend over here telling you how this was achieved. So the orange one is the cumulative quartile on household, and you can see that the data labels are neatly inserted for me. Then we have the cumulative quartile on income, which is this curve. Okay, and we have from 0, 3.6, 10.7 all neatly labeled for me. So with this, we are sure that we have our Lorenz curve. We can click on the trend line and then select the one that we want to add, any of it, and we will get a trend line. Now this line is on linear, and then we've gotten a percentage on cumulative quartile on what? Income. So it has drawn a line from the first point to the last one. You understand? That's cutting it for us to know the line, the linear, or let me put it, the line that would cut both edges. Okay, then we can equally select again. Okay, and once we select, we'll be asked the one we want to perform our linear line on. Okay, then we press OK, and then that one does not show because this cumulative quartile on household is already a straight line, so that line has just crossed. So I am going to take the second one, okay, which is the first one that we had, and I'll press OK because that one wasn't in a linear format. So now we have our line drawn carefully. Now we'll come back in our part 4 exercise video on Lorenz curve. Then we will label this very perfectly, and then we'll paste it in our Microsoft Word document. Then we have our Lorenz curve neatly drawn. Bright, what do you have to say about this?
Well, this has been a headache since we came last year on this TTFPP grounds, but I hope that in subsequent years, students are no more going to struggle like we did.
Our tutorial is good to go.